How about a hot cup of coffee and some crumb cake? Sounds pretty good right about now, don't you think?
Well, if you're in the Deep River area, you can stop into the Nest Coffee House.
It's right on Main Street, and it's employed by young adults with autism and other disabilities.
Melissa Cole stopped in for a visit recently. Take a look.
Hello, what can I get for you?
I'm going to have a latte, please.
A latte, okay?
Yes.
Tuesday, Thursday, and every other Saturday, you'll find Eric Johnson manning the front of the Nest Coffee House in Deep River.
It's kind of fun working here, actually. We get a lot of customers.
The Nest is one of the programs of the nonprofit A Little Compassion, created by Jane Moen. The inspiration came from her own daughter, now 26, who was diagnosed with autism in the 6th grade.
Back then, it was a long time ago actually, when she was in elementary and middle school. It was really difficult to find the right services for someone like her. By the time we really understood what was happening, she's very bright. There was a lot of depression and anxiety pieces that were much harder to manage once they got to that level. And she actually got a job through the school in a little bakery in Old Saybrook and loved it and did great.
Jane realized that there aren't enough places for young adults with autism or other disabilities to work at, so she and her team created one.
So a coffee shop made sense because it is a very social place and people love coming in. We wanted it to be a really warm and cozy feeling place. That's why it's called the Nest.
It's a sensory-friendly environment with dimmer lighting and soft, warm colors.
So we're here for those kids that are, between 16 and mid-20s, when it's the hardest for them to find their place in a community. They no longer have as much support from the school. And it's like, we're their community. What better way to have a place where they can get those first skills?
Now this is a decaf latte, so first I'm going to press the decaf button, and then I'm going to press the 16-ounce button, and then I'm going to press the latte steam button, which will froth the milk.
Besides being a whiz at the latte machine and the cash register,
I like handling the money. That's my favorite part.
Eric has a thing for names.
Sometimes I'm familiar with the people who come in because they come in here all the time. Like there's this woman, Madison, who comes in here every morning. She's usually in a hurry, and she works up in Middletown, and I think she always gets an iced coffee.
Lots of yummy treats can be found here, some freshly baked quiches, and the big hit is the crumb cake.
This is raspberry right here, and the regular is over here.
Everybody seems to be ordering the crumb cakes.
Yeah, they're so popular today.
What's going on?
Always. They're delicious. I actually usually buy one and always think I'm going to bring one home for my husband, or half of it. I eat the whole thing. So I'm getting 2 today so I can share.
I've gotten almost everything behind that counter.
It's all good?
Everything. No calories either.
Exactly. That's even better.
When you walk through the door, everybody tells you there's no calories in anything, so that's why we like it.
We'd love to come here and get together as a little group, a little family, and have a good morning for ourselves.
The Nest also offers fun social events like trivia nights and open mic nights for the teens and young adults who work here.
They're just able to be who they are here. And because they're already comfortable here at the Nest, the social activities are an easy thing to be a part of. And that really came out of the fact that most kids on the spectrum are lonesome. Like 75% of them are lonesome and 80% of them have depression. So this community should be the place where we're embracing them.
The hope is that all of the skills they learn here in the Nest will get them out of it and into the world.
I don't really want any of them to stay here for very long. I want them to launch and go someplace else so that they're out in our community and our community is embracing them in other places as well.
All right, the Nest Coffee House is closed on Mondays, but open every other day of the week from 7:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. They also serve ice cream.
A very popular spot during the warmer weather. What a great place. We're going to put a link to the website on betterct.com and on our new Channel 3 app.